poppin', peeps? It's your boy Am for CancerMoonsTarot coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of the love band. Hopefully, guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, or my TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to the notification gang. Hopefully, my notification gang pulls through. As always, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw was Taurus. So let's go ahead and get it cracking, man. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Happy Thursday, everybody. Happy pre-Friday, and let's see what we got going on. So, starting out here with Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got coming up here for Team Taurus, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my beautiful bull gang. We're going to grab ourselves one last shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. What do we got going on? Taurus, overall energy for you is going to be the Empress in reverse. So you could be connecting with a Libra here for a few of you. Looking at your current energy, we have here the Devil in reverse. What it is you're dealing with, we have here the Page of Wands. And then lastly for the Taurian is going to be the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. So as far as what I'm seeing for Taurians here, the Empress in reverse to the Devil card in reverse. Coming into the next 24 hours for you guys, there does seem to be a situation happening in your life that isn't growing, it isn't moving forward. So something here is stagnant, you know? And with the Devil in reverse, I think you're kind of tired of feeling stuck, to be completely honest with you. So it looks to me like you guys are trying to do your best here to get unstuck. Taking a look at what it is you're dealing with the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is a card of wanting to shift your interest towards something else. So you've definitely felt kind of bored, kind of stuck in a situation here, Taurus, and I feel like you just want to have a spark in your life again. Now, keep in mind, this could be about feeling trapped or stuck within a relationship. You could be feeling stuck within your work. You could be feeling stuck within a friendship, or maybe just something that you're doing in your personal life. But when it all comes down to it, you're really not happy with something anymore. You feel trapped. You feel bored. Your attention's not there. Your heart's not in it. So you want to basically move your energy in a new direction. Looking at the outcome that's present, we got here a Two of Pentacles in reversed. Two of Pentacles in reverse is that card that says this is a final decision. There is no ands, ifs, or buts about it. Taurus right now is keeping it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So I do feel like something here was incredibly stagnant. You got tired of it, you got bored of it, and you just really want to move forward, okay? All right, Taurus, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate your compliments. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I went out today to get a haircut. I figured it's been a while. It's actually been like well over a year since I cut my hair. I never actually let my hair grow so long. It was a fun journey. It was a good time, but I was ready for that change, you know? I wanted to embrace that change, or for some reason, I was just feeling it. I was like, I need a haircut. It's been a while. Plus, it's going to be summer before we know it. It's going to be hot. I'm going to be itchy. Screw that. Let's go ahead and get a nice clean cut. But thank you guys. I really appreciate the comments. Thank you so much. So we started out here with the earth signs. Let's go ahead and do earth, water, fire, air. Going on to the water. What do we got coming in here for the Cancer gang? What's going on, baby? Messages for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for Team Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on with you, baby? Cancer. Overall energy for you is going to be the Tower in reverse. So you could be connecting potentially here with a Scorpio. Looking at your current energy, we have here the Ten of Pentacles. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we have here the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. And then lastly for Cancerian will be the Emperor in reverse. So as far as what I'm seeing for Cancers in the next 24 hours, you could be avoiding a family event. I don't know why. That's what I'm seeing here for a few of you, because Ten of Pentacles could be like representing something happening with your family. And then the Tower in reverse is typically a card of avoidance, so you could be avoiding some sort of family event here. Maybe your family has something coming up and you're like, you know what, I just don't feel like going. So there could be something happening there. Maybe there's something going on within your family sector, a bit of a divide, or maybe there's just some sort of awkwardness there that you don't really feel like engaging in. Nonetheless, though, if it's not about avoiding a family situation, you're avoiding something in your life that does seem to be pretty important. I mean, looking at what it is you're dealing with, Cancer, you're dealing with the Two of Pentacles reversed. I think that right now, You're basically trying to stay detached from something in your life that's important because there seems to be a little bit of awkwardness there or something feels off about it. So you could be avoiding a specific relationship you have, a specific friendship. You could be avoiding your job or avoiding people at work. I just feel like you're avoiding somebody because there's this weird awkward energy or something feels off. Looking at the outcome that's present, we have here the Emperor in reverse. For some of you Cancerians, that I'm just going to throw this story out there for a few of you. For some of you Cancers, you might be avoiding a specific person because you may feel like you're out of control when you're around them, aka you might have strong feelings for somebody and you're saying, you know what, maybe it's best that I avoid them because I feel like if I'm around them, I'm gonna say something stupid or I'm gonna be overly flirty or I'm gonna spill my gut and be a hopeless romantic, and maybe that's just not what I'm trying to get into right now, especially if I don't know how the other person feels about me. So for some of you, you might actually be avoiding a crush, but either way, Cancerian, I feel here for the majority of you, for like the general message, you're probably going to avoid someone or avoid a certain environment just because something feels off or there's a little bit of tension and awkwardness, okay? So yeah, I do feel like ultimately you might be avoiding an environment too, to be passive aggressive as well. Some of you guys might have a weird instance that occurred, or maybe there's tension right now between you and somebody else, so you might play the more passive aggressive role so that you don't end up getting in any altercations with somebody. Like Cancer, when you're pissed off, it's really hard to shut up sometimes, and I know that being a Cancer myself, like I know when I'm really irritated, it's kind of hard for me to not have the last word, it's kind of hard for me to shut up. So as a Cancerian, if you are in any sort of beef with somebody right now, or if there's any sort of weird tension between you and somebody else, you might just be passive aggressive to avoid popping off or snapping on somebody. That could be the message here as well, okay? All right, Cancerian, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, there was 2 donations, so let me go ahead and say a proper thank you real fast. Let me scroll up over here real quick. Thank you, Barbara, for the 111. Really appreciate that. And V Love, thank you for the 499. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate your generosity. Thank you. All right, baby. So we did our earth, we did our water. Going on to the fire. Let's have a look here at the Sagittarius, baby. What do we got going on? Messages for Team Saggy. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got going on here for Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Saggy, let's see what we got for you. Sagittarius, overall energy for you is going to be the 5 of Wands. So you could be connecting with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, or Leo. Looking at your current energy, we do have here the Moon. Looking at what you're dealing with, we have here the Devil in reverse. And then lastly for you is going to be the Chariot in the reverse. So as far as what I'm seeing here for you guys, you could be connecting with a Pisces. You could be dealing with a Cancer or possibly a Capricorn. So that's a lot of zodiacs, but you could be connecting with them. But Sagittarius, 5 of Wands here to the Moon card. It's definitely the energy of being very emotional about a situation, and I think that whatever the situation is, you know, it's pretty hard not to say something. It's pretty hard not to speak your mind around somebody. I think that you've gotten to the point where you feel like you can't hold back. You've gotten to the point where you feel like you can't bottle up and, you know, keep your feelings to yourself anymore. It's like anytime this person's around you or you're around them, it's like you just have to say and speak your truth. So I definitely feel here for Sagittarius is in the next 24 hours, it's going to be pretty hard to bite your tongue. There is something here that's clearly upsetting you. I mean, taking a look at what you're dealing with the Devil reversed. So Devil reversed here could mean that maybe somebody here released you, aka somebody could have possibly decided to have distance or put distance between the two of you. Somebody could have decided to walk away. Somebody here could have decided to say, hey, why don't we let bygones be bygones? Meanwhile, you were connecting with somebody who potentially caused a lot of conflict in your life. You know, whatever the case may be here, Sag, I feel like it's very hard to just put feelings to the side when there's so much that needs to be talked about. So you have a lot of things to say to somebody, and it's almost like they're trying to brush that off. It's like they're trying to tell you to just move on when that is far from the case. I can't just move on when I have a lot of shit that you need to hear. So looking at the outcome that's present, we got here the Chariot reversed. You know, somebody here is trying to drop a situation, whereas for you, Sagittarius, you just can't. Point blank period. You know, they're going to try to drop something, and you're like, no, we're not dropping this because here's what you need to know, and here's how I feel. So I do think that in the next 24 hours, there is a chance here that you're most likely going to end up opening up about how you feel, especially if you feel like somebody here has caused any sort of pain. And even though they're going to try to be pretty dismissive of you, I think you're going to let them have it. All right, Sagittarius. So I do see you guys not being able to bite your tongue. And you know what? Sometimes that's okay. Sometimes people need to hear how you feel. They need to hear exactly what you're going through. And especially if they've caused any sort of pain, they need to know what they've done, you know? And it's not a bad thing to always speak up and to say your truth. It's better out than in, you know? Better out than in, if you will. So that's what I got here for you guys, okay? All right, Sagittarius, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our wonderful earth signs, then we did our water, then we did our fire. Going on to the air signs now, let's have a look here at Team Gemini. What do we got going on for the Gemini, baby? Messages for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got coming up here for Team Gemini, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Gemini peeps, let's see what we got going on for you. Gemini, overall energy here is the Star card. So you might be connecting potentially with an Aquarius. Looking at your current energy, we got here the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. What you're dealing with, we have here the Knight of Cups. And then the outcome for you, Gemini, is going to be the Eight of Cups in the reverse. So Geminis, in the next 24 hours for you, the Star here to the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you're putting something that you want on pause. You're putting a desire or a dream of yours on pause. It looks to me like you're stopping something, especially something that you really want. I mean, looking at what you're dealing with the Knight of Cups. So this is a change of direction. I do feel like right now, what's happening here for a few of you is you're feeling like you need to redirect what you want in life because you're kind of worried or nervous that other people here aren't supporting you. That's the vibe that I'm picking up on here, Gemini. You might feel pressure right now to go into a different direction out of fear that other people in your life aren't supporting you, or other people in your life wouldn't view what you're doing as something that's positive or something that you should be doing. So it's almost like you're worried about what other people are going to say or how other people are perceiving you right now. So it's like you're putting something on hold, you're stopping something, especially something that you want, due to the opinions of others or the judgments of others, and looking at the outcome that's present, Eight of Cups reversed. For a few of you Geminis, this might not be the first time a situation like this has happened, where you're valuing the opinions of others far more than the opinion of how you feel, and especially what it is you want, okay? So Geminis, you know what I'm going to say already, right? It's your life. You're the only one who's going to live it. It's your life. You're the only one who can make choices to live it however it fulfills you. You know, if something isn't fulfilling to another person, doesn't mean it isn't fulfilling to you. If something looks bad to another person, it doesn't mean it looks bad to you. So I would say, guys, do not let the opinions of other people overrule how you feel and how you dictate the way you want to live your life. I definitely feel like something's happening here where you feel kind of weird about wanting something, or somebody here kind of made you feel like what you're doing is not what you should be doing, and I think that it's starting to get to you a little bit. So what I would say here for you, Gemini, is disregard everybody else's opinions and live for yourself and live for your own happiness. It doesn't matter about what anybody else's opinions are. If you're doing what you like and what you feel is right, you're doing everything the right way. All right, Gemini, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, Leo's Roar 1988, thank you so much for the $2, really appreciate that. And Heather, my love, thank you for the $3, I really appreciate that. And I just found out my macaw is a Gemini. That's friggin' awesome. That's so cool. Thank you for the $3 though, Heather, I appreciate that. That's awesome. All right, baby, so we finished up our first batch of zodiacs of the day. Moving on to the second batch now. Let's have a look here at the Virgo, baby. What do we got going on? Messages for Team Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for Virgo? Ooh, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Virgo, let's see what's up, baby. Virgo, ooh, overall energy for you is going to be the Sun card. I like that. That's the card of happiness for sure. Definitely looking like you're embracing the next 24 hours with a smile. Taking a look at your current energy, we have here the Ace of Wands, what it is you're dealing with. We got here the Six of Cups, and then lastly for you is going to be the World in reverse. Okay, Virgo, you know what I'm sensing for you guys? It feels to me like your future is finally finally getting started. You are really leaving something in the past and you're starting to see your future unfold. It's like seeing the first step happen. You know, whether that first step is, let's say you've been wanting to get a new job, this is about getting the call in the next 24 hours that you just got the job. It's like you finally are getting the beginning to this new journey you've wanted. So that's what I'm seeing in a general aspect for Virgos. If you've been waiting on a new beginning to manifest, the first step is coming here in the next 24 hours. It's like kiss your old world goodbye, Six of Cups over here, kiss your past goodbye, because you're about to be leaving your world in the past as you dive into your new world. Looking at the outcome that's present, we have here the world in reverse. Now, I know a lot of you guys are going to say, well, why is the world in reverse here if it's not going to be in the upright position? Well, I tend to believe here that the world in reverse is representing that you're leaving your old world behind to merge into your new one. So you're taking one step forward into your brand new beginning. Now, I know that that's incredibly general. A lot of you guys are like, that can mean anything. It can, but it also is like there are millions of Virgos having millions of different new beginnings, right? Not every Virgo is going to have a new beginning in their career. Some might have new beginnings in love. Others might have new beginnings in their personal life. It's going to differ from Virgo to Virgo. So I would say here for you, I think that if you've been waiting on good news, if you've been waiting on the ability to take your first step into a new beginning that you've wanted for your future, it seems to be coming here for you. All right. So like I said, if you've been waiting on that call for a job you applied to, you're getting that call. Hey, you got the job. If you've been waiting on hearing back about how somebody feels, they're going to tell you. If you've been waiting on, pursuing something or waiting for the market to open to buy a house, things are opening up here for you for the future that you've been wanting to create. I love that, baby. I like it a lot. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our Earth, moving on to the water. Let's have a look here at the Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got coming up here for Team Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Scorpion, we're to get ourselves one last shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. What do we got going on? Scorpio, overall energy for you is going to be a King of Pentacles. Okay, you could be connecting with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. King of Pentacles, typically the card here of feeling very, very grounded, very, very comfortable. Some of you guys might have your money right now, okay? This might be the energy where it's like, damn, my bank account is stacked, and it looks pretty dang good. So some of you guys here might have financial fulfillment going on. Looking at your current energy, we do have here the Lovers reversed. Looking at what you're dealing with, we got the Five of Pentacles reversed, and then looking at the outcome, we have here the Queen of Pentacles reversed. I feel like what this is saying for you, Gemini, is that at the end of the day, the number one person, or not Gemini, sorry, I looked at the Lovers card and I said Gemini, Scorpio. The number one thing that this message is trying to say for you is I feel connected to the most important person in my life, and that person is myself. Lover's card in reverse says, I'm not looking for anybody that is outside of me right now to complete me. I'm in the process of completing myself. So I see that you're on that journey, that self-fulfilling prophecy, that journey where you learn to love yourself, accept yourself, embrace all of you, and you build that relationship with you that you've always dreamed of having. Looking at what it is you're dealing with the Five of Pentacles reversed. It's like you're starting to breathe life back into yourself again. You're starting to feel not only like you, but feel like you're becoming the version of yourself you've always wanted to be. So I definitely see that there's been a lot of work that you've been doing on yourself recently, and it's starting to pay off for you. I mean, looking at the outcome that's present, you got here a Queen of Pentacles reversed. You've been busting your butt lately, putting all this time, investment, and energy and love into yourself that you're now starting to see, damn, it was really worth it because it really paid off. So Scorpios, overall, what I got here for you is that if you're a Scorpion who's been working on themselves recently, it seems to be paying off for you quite well. I think that you being the number one person in your life and really focusing on expanding and becoming the version of yourself you wanted to be is genuinely starting to show for you in your life. And I think you couldn't even be any more happier in this moment than you are right now. And I'm very happy for you because journeys of becoming your best self are not easy. They are journeys that can last anywhere between months to years. Becoming the person that you desire to be takes a lot of work, and it takes a lot of effort, and it takes a lot of sacrifice. And the fact that you can say that you're genuinely pleased is an awesome freaking job. So you guys get an A. If this was a paper, you got an A on this paper. I love it. All right, Scorpio, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, Tyrone, thank you so much for the $5. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much, brother. All right? All right, baby. So we finished up the water. We also did the earth. Going on to the fire. Let's have a look here at Team Leo. What do we got going on for Leo, baby? Messages for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for Team Leo, please? Ooh, hold on a second. Thank you very much. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my lion. We're going to get ourselves this last shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Leo, overall energy for you is a King of Wands in the reverse. So you could be connecting here with a fire sign, an Aries, Sagittarius, or a fellow Leo. Looking at your current energy, we do have here the Death in reverse. So as far as what I can pick up on here already, this is the energy of feeling like you can't move forward or that you can't make something happen because no matter how hard you try, the change isn't appearing for you. So Leo, you feel like something here just isn't changing no matter how hard you try. Looking at what you're dealing with the Two of Pentacles reversed, and then the outcome, Hierophant reverse. So no matter how much I commit, no matter how much I try, no matter how much I put forth effort, something is not changing, and it's not changing the way that I want it to. I feel like I am wasting time, I feel like I'm wasting effort, because I'm just not seeing what I want unfold. So you are finding yourself feeling stuck in a cycle of zero change, and you don't know what to do about it. I think you've got to the point where you feel like you're ready to give up. And when I find myself in certain instances like this in my life, what I personally tend to do is I tend to just say, you know what? If I'm trying really, really hard to make something change and nothing's coming of it, nothing's happening, maybe I'm creating resistance. Maybe something else is trying to change for me that I'm not able to see in this current moment, and maybe I should take a step back and let the universe do the work for me instead. Because every time I've tried and tried and tried to make something work and it just hasn't, I recognize that's the universe telling me, hey, I have something else for you. All right, and that's the reason why nothing's manifesting, because I'm trying to show you I got a whole different lineup over here for you. I got a whole different path for you. So Leos, I'm not telling you necessarily to give up, but I'm telling you to take a step back and kind of just go with the flow. When you take a step back right now from trying way too hard, doors are going to start to open up for you. So I'm not telling you to give up. I'm just telling you to take a breather, okay? And during this time of taking a breather, Leo, pay attention to what's shifting and happening in your life. You are going to start to see where the universe is pointing you. All right, for example, let's say that you've recently started a business, and the business that you started it a while ago, and you just feel like it's not very successful. Well, it may not mean that you're not supposed to be a successful business owner. It might just mean that the types of products you're selling are not necessarily the type of products that you should be selling. Maybe you would make more money doing something else or selling something else, right? For example, let's say you're a Leo and you're selling products because you thought that they would be good to make a quick buck. Well, are you selling products that you're really passionate about? Because I'm going to tell you right now, if you were selling products that you were super passionate about, you'd end up making more money anyways. Because what you're doing is you're doing what you love, you're doing what you're passionate about. People pick up on that energy. You know, if you're selling somebody something that you genuinely believe in, that you genuinely love, that you want to show to the world, that has an awesome impact and brings value to the customer, people are going to eat that up. People are going to want to buy that because they can see just how much you're invested into it. You feel me? So at the end of the day here, guys, I feel like take a step back if something's not working. There might be a different route for you to take that doesn't necessarily take away from what you want. So take a step back and think about some things. You know, let the universe pave a way or an opening here for you, and I'm sure you'll figure it out. All right, Leo, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our fire, we did our earth, we did our air, we did our fire, our earth, and our water. Going on to the air, let's have a look here at the Libra. What do we got for Libra, baby? Messages for Team Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Dang, Libra. Okay, one more shuffle. You guys came through incredibly quick. Let's see what we got going on for you. Libra, overall energy here is going to be a Page of Wands in reverse. Looking at your current energy, we have here the Chariot in reverse, what you're dealing with. We got the King of Wands reversed, oh boy, and then lastly, the Knight of Swords. Okay, at least the Knight of Swords is upright. So Libra, coming into your next 24 hours, a lot of disinterest here. You know, Page of Wands reverse is a card of like, I'm not interested in something right now. Chariot in reverse, it's like, I'm good where I'm at. So I feel like you're conveying that you're no longer interested, in that you're fine where you are. And looking at what it is you're dealing with the King of Wands reversed. I feel like you're connecting with somebody here who is trying to pursue you, but they're not giving up. So this very well likely could be that maybe somebody here is trying to pursue you on a romantic level. There could be somebody interested in you romantically, Libra. Maybe they're in that energy where it's like they just won't stop trying. And if that's the case, remember, you have boundaries, and if this individual is going to disrespect those boundaries, you have every right to block them. Block them on social media, block their phone number, get a restraining order. At the end of the day, if somebody here is not going to respect your boundaries, it's incredibly important to make sure that you enforce them and they realize real quickly that they need to. All right? So there could be somebody here pursuing you romantically that has not stopped. Now, if it's not about somebody pursuing you romantically, I do feel like there's somebody here that wants something and you're not very interested in it. It could be somebody here who's trying to start something with you. Maybe a friend wants to start a business. You're not interested in that. It could be that somebody's interested in having a conversation about something that you don't want to talk about. I just feel like there's somebody here who's kind of blatantly overstepping your boundaries. You have something they want, but you're not interested in what they're providing. And at the end of the day, remember, if people are not going to understand your literal boundary of saying no, then those types of individuals do not deserve any other chances. People have to respect no. When they hear the word no, it means no. It is what it is. There is no ands, ifs, or buts about it. It's your life and how you want to live it. And if you tell somebody no, they need to respect that off the jump. So I definitely would say here for you, if somebody here is just not respecting your boundaries, enforce them to the most that you can. Block the phone number, block the individual, block their social media. If somebody here does not want to back off when you're telling them to, at the end of the day, you're going to have to show them that they're going to need to. All right, Libra, pretty intense message there. Hopefully you guys are all good and okay. I'm not sure who this person is that seems to be on the pursuit, but somebody here's got to respect you. And that's the thing though too, guys. That's what I feel like a lot of people don't understand. When you push somebody after they've continuously said no, what you're actually doing is disrespecting that person. You're invalidating their boundaries. And it's so important to really pay attention and, most importantly, listen to other people's boundaries, because overstepping boundaries are not okay. And a lot of people don't really seem to see that way. People think in their linear mind that, well, you have something I want, so I'm going to go ahead and take it. That's not how it works, because other individuals are people too. Just because somebody has something you want doesn't mean that you have the right to take what you want, So keep that in mind for any cross-watcher right now that may be pursuing a Libra. If the Libra says go away, go away. Respect the boundary. All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our air. That is going to be our second batch of zodiacs for the day, going on to the last and final batch. Let's have a look here at the Capricorn. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Cappy. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got going on here for Team Capricorn, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Capricorn, let's see what we got going on for you, beautiful people. Hopefully, all is well. Let's go ahead and have a look. Cappy, overall energy for you is going to be the Judgment card. So you could be connecting with a Scorpio for a few of you. Looking at your current energy, we have here the Six of Swords in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, we got here the World card. And then lastly for you guys is going to be the King of Wands in the reverse. So as far as I'm seeing for Capricorns, Judgment here to the Six of Swords reversed. I think that you're kind of giving somebody a second chance here. It's like you're coming back around. You're giving somebody another chance, another shot. It doesn't have to be like a second chance in love. It could just be listening to somebody about what they're asking or proposing again. For example, maybe if you're a Capricorn that's in business, maybe somebody wants to re-pitch to you again, and you're like, okay, I'll hear your pitch a second time. I'll give it one more shot. But I just definitely feel like you're giving something another chance. Now, keep in mind, that could even be something that you're pursuing. Maybe you tried to make something happen. It didn't work out the first time around, and you're saying to yourself, you know what? I'm going to go at it just one more time. So this is about either giving yourself a second opportunity to make something happen in life, whether it's a second opportunity in love, a second opportunity in work, or it could even be a second opportunity in something personally that you want to change or transform in your life. I definitely see, though, that I think it's going to be successful this time around. Taking a look at what you're dealing with the World card. The World card is about entering a whole new world, entering a whole new cycle, and taking a look at the outcome that's present. We got here the King of Wands reversed. It definitely seems like it's going to be a lot easier this time around as well. There's not going to be any sort of struggle. It's going to be super easy for you to attain what it is you're giving a second chance to. So Capricorns, if you're trying to give like for example, let's say you tried a certain kind of career style, it didn't work out for you, but you said, fuck it, I'm going to give it one more chance. Giving it that one last chance is actually everything you need. You know, by doing that, it all starts to work out for you suddenly. If you want to give somebody else a second chance in love, it feels to me like this time around, they're going to be behaving different. They're going to be the person that you were actually looking for. You know, if somebody pitches you an idea for your business and you didn't like it the first time around, you're going to like it the second time around, okay? So there's something about this second chance here where everything seems to be working out for you. And I also feel like this is a message for Capricorns as well that feel discouraged to try something again, for you to say, fuck it, I'm going to try it one more time. Just throwing that out there. I think that's the most important message that I can give any Capricorns here in the next 24 hours. If there's something you did and it didn't work out, you believe that you failed, you believe that you lost, and you feel discouraged, give it one more chance. Because honestly, that one last chance can be your big break. That one last chance could be you being successful in getting everything you wanted that you didn't get the first time around. Okay? So just throwing that out there. And also throwing this out here as well for Capricorns that are like, well, I don't want to give a second chance to somebody in love. You don't have to, you know? I am that person that used to be all about the love readings. I don't care to do them anymore. It's not that I don't care about love and love readings. I think that they all have their place. I just like to read generally, and whatever comes up, comes up. So that's like, I could read about love. I could also, it could be about love. It could be about career. It could be about friends. My readings is like, if it fits in your life to a certain aspect, it resonates, right? So I think it's very important to realize too, if I say like, oh, this second chance looks good, it looks like it could work out, and you're like, well, I don't want to give one, don't give one, you know? You got to go based upon how you feel, not what I predict or what I say, all right? All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up all the earth signs for today, moving on to the fire, moving on to the water, sorry. What do we got coming in here for the lovely Pisces? What do we got, baby? Messages for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got going on for the fish? Messages for Pisces here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours. All right, baby. We're going to get one last shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on for the fish. Hopefully, the fish are doing well. What do we got going on? Pisces, hello, here's your card. We got here the Hangman in reverse. So overall energy for Pisces, Hangman in the reverse. Looking at your current energy, we have here the Lovers, looking at what you're dealing with. We got here the Page of Swords, and then the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Eight of Cups in reversed. Ooh. Somebody here more than once has tried to tell you how they feel, but they've been very hesitant, so they've pulled themselves back every single time. Pisces. I think for a few of you, you might actually have a secret admirer, okay? Now, like I said, my readings don't always have to be about love, but for a few of you here, you might have yourself a secret admirer. There's somebody here that has tried to muster up the courage, Page of Swords, to tell you how they feel, to tell you they're interested in you, but every time they felt the need to do it, they have constantly walked out and, you know, basically said, okay, I'm scared, I'm not going to do it, I'm worried, I'm concerned, I feel like I'm going to get rejected, so they've stopped before they actually said anything. Now, what I do feel for you, though, in the next 24 hours is that if you're a Piscean and you have a secret admirer, I think your secret admirer here is not going to walk away this time. I feel like they're going to commit to telling you how they feel. So, it may not be Valentine's Day, but in the next 24 hours for a few of you Pisces, you might have somebody come towards you and finally open up to the fact that they care about you, that they like you, that they're interested, that they got the feelings for you, baby. So, a secret admirer might open up here for a few of you guys, okay? Now, if this is not about a secret admirer or about a lover, this could be about somebody who's been missing you. Could be an ex-friend, could be a family member you haven't talked to in a while, or somebody that you had a falling out with. So for any Pisceans that had a falling out with somebody, or if you kind of just grew distant from them, they grew distant from you, they might have been hesitant for a while to reach out to you, but I do feel like in the next 24 hours they may. So if this is not about a secret admirer telling you that they love you, this could be about somebody from your past telling you that they miss you. You've definitely clearly been on their mind for a while, and of course with Mercury almost going retrograde shortly, it's just a matter of time before people start thinking about the things that they miss and having all these old feelings come to the surface. So I definitely do sense here, if it's not about a secret admirer, it's probably somebody from your past who's really been thinking about you and missing you. You know, they thought about reaching out in the past, they held themselves back, but this time around they seem to be actually going forward and messaging you, contacting you, and just genuinely seeing how you are. So for a few of you guys, expect a message here from somebody in your past, or expect an unexpected message of how somebody feels about you in the current moment. All right, Piscean, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, Pisces Love 5, thank you so much for the $9.99, my love. I appreciate that. Even though I was first and you made us wait, which is all good, I don't mind. I'm wishing you a good weekend. Maybe next time I shouldn't do the booty comment. It's all good, Pisces Love. Don't worry about it. The comment was funny. Yesterday was a hoot, okay? The daily reading yesterday was such a great time. You guys had me cracking up. I know it didn't look that way because I was holding back, but it was funny. It was a fun time. But thank you for that donation, my love. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. I hope you have an awesome weekend as well. I can't believe tomorrow's Friday, man. We're going to have the weekend reading coming up tomorrow. I feel like this week went by relatively quickly. I like that, though. I love weekends. I love relaxing and hanging out, but I also love the week as well. I get very excited on Sundays. This might sound weird, but I get super excited on Sundays because I know that Monday is the first day of work, and there's just something about the first day of the week that I enjoy. A lot of people hate Mondays, and typically I don't like Mondays either, but what I enjoy about the Monday itself is being able to jump back into the work week and just having like a lot of good vibes towards the week, you know? So anyways, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward, okay? We finished up all of the earth signs. We also finished up all the water, going on to the fire. Let's have a look here at the Aries, all right? What do we got going on for the Ram, baby? Messages for Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got going on here for Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Aries peeps, let's see what we got going on for you. Aries, overall energy for you is going to be the Five of Wands in the reverse. So you could be connecting potentially here with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, or Leo. Looking at your current energy, oof, we do have here a Three of Swords, okay. Looking at what you're dealing with, the Fool in reverse. The Fool card represents the zodiac of Aries. And then the outcome here is going to be the Five of Swords in the reverse. So as far as I'm seeing for Aries in the next 24 hours, Five of Wands in the reverse here to the Three of Swords upright. I think in order for you to completely isolate from any sort of conflict with somebody is going to result in you having to separate from them. So it does feel to me like in the next 24 hours, Aries, you could be initiating a separation. This could be initiating a breakup potentially, so you could be breaking up with a romantic partner. You could be initiating a separation between a friend or even between family. I think that you've kind of reached your breaking point with how you would clash and collide with somebody, and ultimately you're tired of it. You're very, very tired of colliding with someone. It's just like, I want to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward, and I need some friggin' peace in my life, you know? So I think that something became too much for you where there was a lot of clashing, bashing, and colliding, and you just need the peace here. I mean, looking at what you're dealing with, Aries, you're dealing with the Fool in reverse. You don't really have tolerance for this anymore. You just want to walk away. You know, typically Aries will never back down from a fight, but ultimately this time it's just become far too much. It's like, I need to get the fuck up out of here. Looking at the outcome that's present, Five of Swords reversed, I don't got any more fight left in me. I'm just tired. I'm drained. I want to move forward. So for Aries that are dealing with this situation, you know, whether you're connecting with somebody within your family, a friend, or a romantic lover, or even if it's a job that's been stressing you the heck out, there's something here that you just can't put up with anymore. There's just too much conflict. It's too draining. It's too messy. And you don't want to be involved in it here. So I see you separating yourself from something in the next 24 hours. All right? All right, Aries, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up the air. No, we did not. The air is next. I keep messing up my zodiac order today. We finished up the water, the earth, and the fire. Last but not least, going on to the air signs, let's have a look here at the Aquarius gang, right? Is it Team Aquarius or is it Team Libra? I believe it's Aquarian, right? We did Libra already. Let me double check and confirm that before we move any further, just so I don't mess up. Yes, we already did Libra. Okay, so it is Aquarius. All right, we're on point today. So let's see what we got going on for the Aqua, baby. Messages for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got going on here for Team Aqua? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Aquarius, we're going to get ourselves one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Aquarian, overall energy for you is going to be the Six of Wands in the reverse. So you could be connecting with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, or Leo. Looking at your current energy, we do have here the Strength in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, the Queen of Swords. And then lastly for the Aquarian is going to be the Wheel of Fortune. So Aquarius, coming into your next 24 hours, Six of Wands reverse, Strength card in reverse. It's kind of like an energy of feeling like something isn't going very smoothly, something's not going very successfully. So you feel that something in your life right now is very bumpy. It's not very smooth. Looking at what you're dealing with, Queen of Swords. So because of the fact that something here is not going in a very smooth manner, because something here has a lot of resistance, something here is very rocky, something here is very bumpy, I just get the sense that you want to change things up. I mean, looking at the outcome that's present, you have here the Wheel of Fortune. So Aquarius, for example, let's say in your career right now, you may feel like the certain career that you're doing has just been too inconsistent for you, or maybe it hasn't been giving you the money you wanted, or maybe it's just been sometimes good, sometimes bad, because I do feel a certain level of inconsistency with something that you're dealing with, but I think it's bringing you to the point where it's like, you know what, change is good. I think change is something I need to embrace here. So if you've had like a career that's been pretty bumpy and rocky, you might be thinking about switching up your career. If you've been in a relationship that's been very inconsistent, or a situationship that's been very inconsistent, you might think about saying, hey, maybe it's time to go ahead and throw in the towel and find somebody who's going to provide more stability. I just feel like there's something in your life right now that isn't going as smoothly as you wanted it to, so you're ready here to embrace some change, to find something that's more solid, more consistent, more reliable, okay? Some of you guys might be investing in a car. Maybe you have a car that you love and enjoy, but at the same time, it might have a lot of problems, so it might be time to sell that car and get yourself something more reliable. That could be the energy coming in here as well for certain types of Aquarians. So yeah, you want to make a change here for sure. I think something is starting to become a little bit too hectic and too bumpy for you. You want to be smooth sailing, Aquarius, and I totally understand that, you know? Sometimes you got to make changes happen in your life in order for things to be better suited for you, because at the end of the day, what's the most important thing? Your fulfillment, what works for you, what makes you happy, right? So you got to make sure you're prioritizing those types of things. All right, Aquarius, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Guys, thank you all so much for coming out to the daily reading. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If it resonates, let me know down in the comments down below. Shout out to everybody that comes out Monday through Friday, guys. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. You are all so appreciated. For anybody who sent in donations today, guys, thank you so much for those donations. They help out a lot more than you guys know. I really appreciate your generosity. Thank you so much for your support. Excuse me, for anybody who's new here in the chat, if you fuck with the channel and you fuck with the vibes, come on down and subscribe, baby. I am on the road to 300,000 subscribers this year, so if anybody's new and you like this channel or you like the content I provide, feel free to subscribe and come on down and join the Soul family, all right? I wanted to mention before we sign off today, guys, I did upload Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius for May 2022, so the only zodiacs that are left are what? The fire signs? I'm not sure, actually. I don't remember what I uploaded for May 2022. Sorry, y'all. Anyways, there's 3 more zodiacs that are done. I feel like it's the fire signs. I don't think I've done them yet. But anyways, guys, I'm going to be getting the last 3 zodiacs out as quickly as possible. I'm not sure if it'll be coming out tomorrow or if it'll be coming out next week. But nonetheless, May 2022 readings are almost complete. So bear with me, guys, and I'll get them out to you as quickly as possible. All right. Unfortunately, after I do tarot readings, I get really bad scatterbrain, especially because doing this type of work can be like incredibly draining. So sorry, guys, I'm not always on par at the end of the videos because I am swamped and tired. By the way, the Infinite Idea, thank you so much for the $9.99. I appreciate that. I like your haircut. Thank you, my love. I appreciate that. And Julia, yes, okay, so it is fire. I was correct. So yeah, fire signs, you guys will be out shortly. If you're not out tomorrow for May, you'll be out Monday for May 2022 or Tuesday, sometime next week if you're not out by tomorrow. But I'll try to get it done as quickly for you as I can, okay? All right, everybody, I love you all so much. Thank you for today. Thank you for all your lovely compliments about my hair. I appreciate that. It's been long overdue. I've needed a cut for a while, and it feels good. I can feel the wind in my hair now, you know? But thank you guys, man. I appreciate the heck out of you as always. Thank you for all your support. It is super appreciated. I hope you guys enjoyed today's daily, and I hope you have a fantastic day. So much love to the Soul family. And guys, have yourselves a good one. Peace.